All right, everyone. Welcome back to Clubhouse Movies Podcast. I'm your host, Mark Rubalcaba, joined by Mr. Panetta. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Listen, comment. Do what you can. Feed the need. You know, do what you can.
We're doing things.
We're doing things. So we did this once before. We'll try it again. This is a recap from memory. And if you okay?
I was borping.
That means everything was coming out of every orifice. You know how like you burp, you fart, but then also your ears pop? I think it was something like that. Oh. There you go. Get that swig.
Took a sip for good times.
Yeah, so this is episode 49.
Episode 49. We're really close to 50, guys.
Look forward to that 50. So anyway, so since the new Halloween Kills comes out.
Yeah, it drops on the 15th,
tonight,
right?
At midnight, probably.
Holy cow.
So we got to go back into my brain, which I'll admit is a little sauced right now for some reason. Apparently he is too, because I got to clean this up later.
What?
Anyway, so I will reach into my brain and we will recap the Blumverse, which is actually the first Halloween movie called Halloween.
Yep.
And the third movie called Halloween.
My brain.
So what happened was there was the first Halloween movie in 1978, and then there was a Rob Zombie movie. We're not recapping that.
Holy crap.
Called Halloween. And then there was the 2018 Halloween, which is the sequel to the first Halloween, even though it's called Halloween. The new one's called Halloween Kills. So I will try to recap the 1978 movie and the 2018, 2 minutes each movie.
I applaud you for being able to pull this out of somewhere.
I will do it, and I'll do my best. So you get anytime you want to start that timer, I will recap here.
Let's get ready to
recap. All right, so Halloween starts in Haddonfield, Illinois. Michael Myers is a kid. He kills his sister Judith right after she had sex with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend was a 1 minute man. He ran off. Judith is now dead. He went outside the house, and his parents found him with a bloody knife in a clown costume. Then we smash cut to his 18th birthday. He is going to go to court since he turned 18. His psychologist, Sam Loomis, says he's pure evil. He should not be released. He's crazy. Meanwhile, when they pull up to the sanitarium, everyone has been released. So there's a bunch of crazy people there. And then when Loomis goes to investigate what happened, Michael Myers steals the car, drives back to Haddonfield, and begins a rampage of killing. So he goes to go stalk Laurie Strode. We don't know why, but he ended up he ended up finding a white mask that he stole from a hardware store and stole a dude's coverall, so wearing an iconic William Shatner mask and coveralls. That's Michael Myers in Haddonfield stalking Laurie Strode, and then he's actually stalking them, driving past them a bunch of times, kills all of her friends, and then goes after her. She was babysitting actually a bunch of kids in this one, so they call him the babysitter murderer. Kills a bunch of people. Samuel Loomis is always looking for him. Then there's actually a standoff between Laurie Strode and Michael Myers at the very end, where she actually stabs him in the eye with a clothes hanger, and Samuel Loomis, the psychiatrist, comes and actually shoots him 6 times. I shot him 6 times! Whoa. And he falls off the balcony.
6 is a bad number.
I know, right? And then he falls off the balcony, and then Laurie Strode goes, was that the boogeyman? And he goes, yes, I believe that was the boogeyman. And they go look, and guess what?
He's not there.
He's not there. Oh. And then they play the iconic Halloween theme. So that's the first movie.
Wow, and you did that in under
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
So Halloween 2018 actually skips all the other movies, and this picks up however many years later. It was 30 years later. So what happens is a couple of podcasters want to go interview Michael Myers, who is now in a sanitarium again. Yeah. He's an old man, right? So since he's an old man, they say, well, you know how to talk to us, but Michael Myers doesn't talk, right? So they got to say something. And it turns out they had his mask. So they have his mask, say something, and that's how the movie starts. So now Laurie Strode is an older woman living in Haddonfield, Illinois. She has a daughter and granddaughter who have their own families. So Laurie Strode is pretty much Sarah Connor now. So her house is all souped up, ready for Michael Myers' return. Michael Myers' new psychiatrist ends up causing a crash. So they were actually transporting Michael Myers from one sanitarium to the other. He ends up causing the crash, and pretty much the same thing happens. And Michael Myers kills pretty much everyone around except for the psychiatrist. And now he's back on the loose. And since he knew where to get the mask, he found the podcaster, stole his mask back, got more coveralls. He's back in action as Michael Myers back in Haddonfield, killing everybody. And there's actually a really cool one take where he goes into town and actually kills like people from house to house to house.
That was crazy.
That was a good one take. So then Laurie Strode figures he'd probably come back to the house sooner or later.
Yeah.
So since we found out that his new psychiatrist is also crazy, he ends up capturing Michael Myers. He hits him with the car, captures him, puts on his mask, and then drives to Laurie's house. And then they get into another like big fight, pretty much. But this time, like they're ready for him, and then the daughter and granddaughter get into a big like fight with Michael Myers and trap him in the basement, setting the house on fire.
Yep.
And since the house was on fire, they leave, leaving Michael Myers in the basement to presumably die.
And burn in
the house. All right. That was it. Just thinking back of things that probably I should have picked up on.
Yeah.
The granddaughter had a boyfriend.
Okay.
We'll find out, I think.
Right.
Who we don't know where he is right now, but Halloween Kills picks up right after that. The evil psychiatrist died. Michael Myers killed him.
Yep.
Because he stepped on his head. He wanted him to say something, but Michael Myers
that was intense.
Was like, no, and stepped on his head. But that was it. And the entire plot point in under 2 minutes for each one in there. So see Halloween Kills. We're going to see it.
Yeah,
we'll have a hot take for you for that when we're ready. So anyway, that has been the Blumverse for Halloween. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Clubhouse Movies Podcast. It's us, Marco Rubalcaba for Mr. Eo Panetta. We'll catch you next time.